umomgtarot, and this is your Someone Secretly Lying to You tarot card reading. So we're about to expose who the fudge is talking about you. Well, lying to you, if you want to call that talking. And we're going to expose them with the astrology reading cards, giving us the sun, moon, rising sign for this person, or the energy they're overall projecting towards the situation. Then we're going to do a tarot card spread, and here we go. If you'd like your own personal reading, please check out the description for a link to my website as well as a link to my Etsy shop. And oops, that was so automatic. Scratch that on the Etsy shop. The readings are on the website. Ooh, I'm on autopilot. Ooh, I'm on escape mode. Alright, here we go. Your first card. Libra. The energy is diplomatic and gracious. It seeks harmony and balance in relationships. Okay, so you have your classic air sign energy and the associations that come with that. Libra is ruled by the planet Venus. Venus is love, pleasure, luxury. Ooh, that feels good type vibe, right? And so with that, usually it orients around relationships and the seventh house, right? Shared resources. So this person, yeah, they could lie. Oh my god, all that to say together. Anyway, Sagittarius is your next card, and the energy imbues superior confidence and enthusiasm with faith, good fortune, and authority. High five, Sagittarius. You're doing your thing out here in these streets. Go ahead. So Sagittarius is very free-spirited and an explorer, so I could imagine them lying, but it's probably for the greater good. You know, they don't just up and lie to people. They're very easygoing and they're very carefree. At times, they don't care enough to lie. Whatever. You go deal with how you feel about that honesty. But if they lie, and they're trying to balance relationships, and they're very easygoing, you know what they're lying about. No, of course, babe. Of course, 5 Krispy Kremes in one day is not enough. Like, they're lying, you know, but it's just easier. Then we have Scorpio energy in the mix. This is a nice lineup. I'll tell you that. The energy is intense, masterful, thoughtful, and magnetically charming, but also secretive and possessive. So Scorpio is giving us a lot of that 8th house energy. It always feels dark, doesn't it? But it's creative, it's deep, it's intense, it's passion, and that passion is coming from Mars. I'm telling you, it's coming from that Mars energy, but it can also be quarrelsome because Scorpios have a reputation for being a little bossy and a little controlling. So these lies are coming from all over the place. But how are we going now unless we talk to the tarot? Let's see what the tarot has to say. I'm going to give it a little shuffle. Noticing now that my tea light is out of commission. At ease, soldier. You did great. This is my altar of stones and manifestation and all that. Broken stones, and then I pick them up and remember how the heck they got there, and I'm like, oh damn. There's a rose, there's flower, you got rose quartz up in here. Yeah, it's like an altar, so that whenever I have like something in particular I want to manifest, I burn a little tea light, burn a bay leaf. I'm all like, yeah, that's right. It's like a expedited post. It's like, okay, see you in 5 to 8 days, or whenever is appropriate or realistic in my mind. But anyways, here's your spread. Your first card is the Hangman. So I've been waiting a long time for this. This is like what you guys just went through while I was explaining this thing. Straight up waiting. There's Neptunian energy. Neptunian. Is it Neptunian? Is that a word? Anyways, this card is ruled by Neptune, dreamer, but shifty perspective, not seeing things as, some people say delusion. I don't say delusion. I say they're looking at things a little differently, a little peculiarly. Your next card is, it's all about balance. It's all about balance in this reading. The 2 of Pentacles, which represents having to be nimble, having to be quick, having to be versatile for best results, being able to pivot quickly from things. So you're giving me clues about this person. Oh, they're quick. They're on their toes, but at the same time, they're not on their toes because they're hanging upside down. Their perspective on things has not changed. So for some of you, that's an important factor. Their perspective on things has not changed. I don't know if they've been telling you that it has, or they've been saying for the sake of peace, for the sake of easygoingness, for the sake of control. They're just like, nah, I'm good. And then their perspective has not changed. It's the same. Now this juggling, they're trying to juggle your perception of their perception, it's seeming like. But that's for another, oh my goodness. For another reason altogether. We have the Two of Swords. Another two, another kind of trying to find balance type thing. There's balance echoing throughout this reading. Remember, the Libra is they're the scales. So they're always trying to find out, you're supposed to balance the scale. Okay? And now we're hitting us in like financial or physical lifestyle. We're hitting us in the way that we think. This person may have a decision. They may be indecisive. And Libras are known for that, being very indecisive. So now let's start lying because I can't make a decision. Oh, okay, I got you. Then we've got the Ace of Wands. Wow, this reading is like giving us every sign or every element. The Ace of Wands are trying to start something they can't get quite there with the decision making. And oh snap, come from behind with the Eight of Wands. Oh, so now you have all the energy and the wherewithal to get going, to get active, to travel, to move. So this person might even be traveling, going somewhere, and not really letting you know just yet because they're still deciding. But the fact that they're deciding, are they letting you know about that? You know, I feel it. This person wants to travel. They want to go do stuff. They want to be active. We have the Eight of Wands at the end of the reading, which I was heavily associated with the Sagittarius energy. They like to explore and travel and experience things firsthand. Most of the time solo. They want to have it a pure experience, or somebody they know has the same mindset as them, or somebody that will teach them something new, because they're always interested in learning through firsthand experience. Now this person, it feels like they lie. Maybe you don't understand that type of lifestyle. Maybe you're kind of like scared, or you have your ego so you can't allow yourself to unwind or relax in a certain type of way. Now I think that this person's perspective is just different from yours. You know, they may have a perspective that you don't agree with, but it's on the schema, on the scale, it's just different from yours. And they're trying to find balance because they still like things about you. And as easygoing and as free-spirited as this person is, they do kind of want some sort of control over you. They do want to maintain this relationship or this dynamic where you respect them, where you come to them for advice, or you do whatever it is that your relationship is with them and not someone else. I feel like they care about that. They don't want to lose that, so maybe that's why they be lying out here. Because they know that if they say, hey, I'm going to the Bahamas, you'll be like, oh, can I come? They'll be like, nah, solo mission. And then you'll be like, oh, okay, well, fine. Solo mission, I could go, but you just don't want me to. Okay, that's how it is? Thought we were friends. Thought we were friends. Guess we're not. You know, and they know that, because they know you. And so they're just like, gonna disappear and come back and be like, I was in the Bahamas for 5 days. Yeah, it was kind of a sudden thing. You know, they're still trying to decide what is the best mode to do, like, especially if they're getting caught along the way. Why are you buying those culottes? Why are you wearing all this Hawaiian party animal clothes? What's going on? Why are you packing? Why is there a flight ticket on your desk? What's going happening? But anyways, there's a new adventure waiting for them, and they're gonna do it, and they're not telling you about it, and you can't know, okay? Because of the way that you act. Why do you act that way? I'm kidding, but don't take it personally. Whatever they're doing, it feels like they're sparing your feelings, because again, all this trying to find balance is almost, at least they acknowledge that, you know, they have, like, they care, but they're not gonna not do it. You know, they just don't want to face certain scenes, and you'll give them a scene, you'll give them a show, and you know it. You know, you'll have questions that they don't want to answer. You'll have hypotheticals that they don't want to hear. You know, you'll do your thing, and that's okay. That's okay, but they know how to manage you, and that's why they have to be out here lying to you. And that's okay, because you're a lion too, Leo. Oh my God, I can't believe I did that. It's weird. Oh, that's a quinky dink. Okay, that's a punchline right there. All right, so there it is. That's your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. And if you're a lion too, that's hilarious. I gotta write that down. Alright, if you'd like a personal reading, please check out the description for a link to the website, as well as a link to the Etsy shop where I sell candles and bath bombs, and they try to take me down. You know, they keep trying to take me down in Etsy, and I don't know why it's so hard in that, Mario. Why there's so much malice. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.